Hi, welcome to Sujata Math Solutions. Today's topic, quadratic equations. In this topic already connected with the polynomials. Yes or no? In that quadratic polynomial means degree is 2. Yes or no? So, quadratic expression. What is quadratic expression? Ax square plus bx plus c. Here this is the quadratic expression. Yes or no? So here a not equal to 0 and a, b, c belongs to complex numbers. This is the quadratic expression. If you use the sign of equality of this quadratic expression, that is quadratic equation. So ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. When we are using equality sign, expression becomes equation. Okay, so quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now let us learn about the types of quadratic equations. First one is incomplete quadratic equation. Incomplete quadratic equation. Yes, incomplete quadratic equation here actually ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. In this quadratic equation, here coefficient of b or c. Coefficient here a, b, c are coefficients of the quadratic equation. Yes or no? So, in this quadratic equation, either b or c equal to 0, then it is called incomplete quadratic equation. That means, for example, 2x square plus 7 equal to 0. Here, what term missing? X term. Bx term is missing. Means b equal to 0. Another example. 7x square plus 2x equal to 0. Here is what is the 0 term? C equal to 0. So that incomplete quadratic equation means coefficients either b or c equal to 0. Then it is called the incomplete quadratic equation. Next one. Pure quadratic equation. Yes, pure quadratic equation. Pure quadratic equation means here only if b equal to 0, then the quadratic equation is called pure quadratic equation. Means only b term is 0, not c term. So that here expression is equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. In that quadratic equation, b equal to 0 means here a not equal to 0 and c not equal to 0. Only coefficient of b only 0. So that for example 5x square minus 7 equal to 0. Only b term is 0. B coefficient. Okay. X coefficient is b. So that b term only 0. Then it is called pure quadratic equation. Next one. Monic quadratic equation. Monic quadratic equation. Monic quadratic equation means monic word pronunciation unique. So that here a equal to coefficient a equal to 1. In that quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. In this quadratic equation, only a coefficient a equal to 1. That is called a monic quadratic equation. For example, we'll see one example. X square plus 9x minus 3 equal to 0. So what is the coefficient of x square? A. This is in the form of quadratic equation. Yes or no? Here A coefficient. This is the A x square term. So A term. That means coefficient A is 1. X square coefficient is 1. So that A equal to 1. That is monic quadratic equation. Next one. Next one, finding the quadratic equations are three types, three methods. First one is factorization method. In this factorization method, we are finding the factors. Means find the roots of the quadratic equation. Suppose for example here, I have taken three different types of quadratic equations. Okay. Here first one, 2x square plus x plus minus 6 equal to 0. So we have to find the roots of this quadratic equation. Roots means in this quadratic equation, alpha, beta are roots of quadratic equation. Yes or no? So first one, how we can do the solution? How can you find the roots of the quadratic equation? What is the first question? 2x square plus x minus 6. Here we need to find the roots of quadratic equation by factorization method. Factorization method, first we have to do product of constant term and coefficient of x square. Product of constant term is minus 6 and coefficient of x square is 2. So 6 2s are 12. So this is the product of this constant term and coefficient of x square. Okay. Now find the factors of this product. What are the factors of 12? We have to write 12 ones are 12 and 2 6 are 12 and 3 4s are 12 or else 4 3s are 12. Okay. So these factors, if you add or subtract, that is equal to the middle term. What is the middle term here? Plus x. So if you add or subtract these factors will be equal to middle term. So that here check it there. 12 into 1. It is not suitable for the factors 2 into 6. If you add here 8, subtract 4. So this also not suitable. Check it there. 3 into 4. 3 4s are 12. Yes. 3 4s are 12. If you add 7, if you subtract 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. So that we have to suitable this 4 into 3. 4 into 3 or 3 into 4. Okay. These two factors are suitable for this middle term. Yes or no? So 4x minus 3x equal to x. So we have to use these two terms in place of x. So that 2x square plus 4x minus 3x minus 6 equal to 0. Now we have to separate the terms. We have to group it. First this one group and second part is another group. And we have to common. Take the common as first two terms. What is the common for the first two terms? 2 table is there, 2 is there and x square. Here also 2 table divides 4 and x also is there. So then you have to take the common as 2x. If you take the 2x, already 2 ones are 2. Okay. Next here x we have taken common. Here x square means 2x are there. We have taken 1x. So x is left plus 2 table in 4 2 times. Already x came out. And also here we have to take the common as 3. Why? Because 3 table here 1 times, here 2 times. Yes or no? So that we have to take the common as minus 3. Minus 3 then x plus here 3 came out. 3 in 3 1 time. So 1x x only. 3 table in 6 2 times. So 2. And here minus is there, but here it is plus. Yes, I have taken minus as the common. Minus 3 I have taken common. So now 3x plus 2, this is the common factor. and 2x minus 3 equal to 0. 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Now x plus 2 equal to 0, x equal to minus 2 by transposing plus as minus. Next one, 2x minus 3 equal to 0 and 2x equal to minus 3 as plus 3 by transposing and x equal to 3 by 2. So that what are the roots here? X equal to minus 2 and 3 by 2. These minus 2 and 3 by 2 are roots of the quadratic equation 2x square plus x minus 6 equal to 0. So that next question. So next question is root 2 x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2. Here these are the imaginary numbers. Complex number. Roots are reals. Coefficients are reals. Okay. So root 2 x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Okay, observe here root 2, root 2. Yes or no? These are the coefficient root 2, 7, 5. These are the real numbers. Yes or no? Also, we have to find the roots of the quadratic equation. Right. So, how can you find? Same method. What is that? Product of constant term and coefficient of x square. First condition. Product of constant term. What is the constant term? 5 root 2 into what is the coefficient of x square? Root 2. Now see here, root 2 into root 2, 2 only. So that 5 into 2 equal to 10. Now write the factors of 10. What are the factors of 10? 2 5s are 10. 1 10s are 10. Okay. So check it there. If you add these two factors, it will be equal to 7x square. Yes. 5 plus 2 is equal to 7x. So this 5x plus 2x equal to 7x equal to the middle term. So we have to use in the middle terms are 5x plus 2x. Right. Root 2x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 5 root 2 equal to 0. Now, we have to separate two groups. Okay, we have to take the common from these two terms, x as the common. But in these two terms, what is the common here? 2, here root 2. Yes or no? So, 2, how can you write? Already here root 2 into root 2 is 2. So that here 2 also we can write root 2 equal to root 2 into root 2. Yes or no? So at the place of 2 we have to use root 2 into root 2. So that also I will show the clearly here. Root 2x square plus 5x, no changes in this first part, plus at the place of 2 what we have to use? Root 2 into root 2. Root 2 into root 2, then x plus 5 root 2. Now easy to take the common here. Right. Now in this first two terms x as the common. So take it as x as the common, root 2 x. Here 2x are there. X square means x into x. 1x came out, 1x left. So root 2x plus x, only 1x we have taken common, only 5 left over. Plus, now see, here also root 2, here also root 2. Now we have to take the common as root 2. 1 root 2 we have taken common, 1 root 2 is there into x plus, in this root 2 came out, means taken common. So plus only left. Now, root 2x plus 5, root 2x plus 5 is 1 root 2x plus 5 and x plus root 2 equal to 0. Now root 2x plus 5 equal to 0, then root 2x equal to, by transposing my plus 5 as minus 5, then x equal to minus 5 by root 2. This is the one root, and another root x plus root 2 equal to 0, x equal to minus root 2. So that here minus 5 by root 2 and minus root 2 are the roots of the quadratic equation or solution of the quadratic equation. Roots are solution same. Roots anna solution anna okate. Roots of the quadratic equation. What are the roots of quadratic equation? Minus 5 by root 2 and minus root 2. These two are the solution of the quadratic equation. Next question is 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8. Here, what do you observe? Three different quadratic equations I have taken. So, for these three quadratic equations, we are finding the roots of quadratic equation. This is one type, this is one type, this is another type. Okay, these are rotating. So that next finding this third question. What is the third question? 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 equal to 0. Here constant term, what is the constant term? Fractional form. So we have to find the LCM of the 8. So 1 table in 1 now, LCM is 1 now, 1 now, 8, LCM is 8 only, right? So 1 table in 8 times, 8 ones are 8, and we have to multiply 8 with 2 numerator. So 2 8s are 16 x square minus 1 8 8 into minus x minus 8x plus 8 table in 8 1 times of 1 equal to 0. Now we have to do the cross multiplication here. 16x square minus 8x plus 1 equal to 1 into expression, 1 into anything itself. So 0 into 8 is 0. Yes or no? Now we got the exact position of the quadratic equation, right? Now we have to find the factors. How can you find the product of constant term and the coefficient of x square? Here product of constant term is 1 now, and coefficient of x square is 16. 16. Their product is 16 only. What are the factors of 16? How to write factors of 16? 2 8s are 16 and the 3 table is not possible. 4 4s are 16. Check it there, these two set of factors. Here 2 8. If you add 10, not equal to middle term. If you subtract 8 minus 2 6, also it is not. So that completely eliminate that. Next 4 into 4. If you add this 4 plus 4 8. Yes, it is equal to 8. So here in the middle term is minus 8. Minus 8x. So what are the factors? We have to use minus 4x, minus 4x and minus 4x. Minus to minus same sign, we have to add minus 8. So that we have to use the sign here minus. Okay. So now write 16x square minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. Now how to separate two groups. Okay, first group, in that first group what we have to take the common. 16 of 4 and x also common. In 16 of 4 table is divides in both. In 16 4 table 4 times, in 4 1 time. Okay, so possible to take 4 and also x also common. So that we have to take the common as 4x. 4 table in 6, 16 4 times. 4 4s are 16. And here x square means x into x. Means already one x came, taken common, x is left. Minus 1. Why? Because 4x taken common. 1 4x, 4x only. Next. And also here we have to take the common as minus 1. Yes or no? Minus 1 if you take the common, then 4x minus 1 equal to 0. Minus 1 we have taken common. So minus into 4x minus 4x. Next minus into minus plus 1 1 1 plus 1. Right. Next 4x minus 1 4x minus 1. Common factor. And 4x minus 1 equal to 0. 4x minus 1 equal to 0. X equal to, by doing transposing plus minus 1 as plus 1, and 4 is by 4. And also here 4x equal to plus 1 and x equal to 1 by 4. So here x equal to 1 by 4, x equal to 1 by 4. Here what are the roots? 1 by 2, 1 by 4 and 1 by 4. These 1 by 4 and 1 by 4 are roots of the quadratic equation of 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8. Method is a solution by completing the square method. Quadratic equation, how can you do the completing square method? Already factorization method we have completed, right? Now same quadratic equation, how can you do the completing square division method? Okay, square method. So here what is the quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Here we have to remember step by step. Many are there. First, in this, what is the coefficient of x square a? So that coefficient of x square a, we have to divide the all terms of the quadratic equation in both the sides. So ax square by a plus b by ax plus c by a equal to 0 by a. Yes or no? So what we have to do here? Coefficient of x square is divided with all the terms of the quadratic equation. Right. Here a cancel. Then x square plus b by a into x plus c by a. 0 by anything? 0. Okay. Next we have to do the next step is constant term we have to transpose left to right. It is plus by transposing minus. So x square plus b by a into x equal to minus c by a by transposing plus as minus. Next, already do you remember that a plus b whole square formula? A square plus 2ab plus b square. Yes or no? So expansion of a plus b whole square that. Here in this expression 2ab term and b term also, b square term also not there. X square. So we have to do here one condition. Remember, what is the condition? Add square of half of the coefficient of x. ఇది కొంచెం కష్టంగా ఉంది, but also we have to remember. What is that? Add square of half of the coefficient of x. Here coefficient of x is b by e. Half means b by 2 whole square. And add both the sides. And remember, easy to remember here, based on a plus b whole square. Here x square term, a square term is there. Next 2ab term, 2 is missing. So we have to write 2 into b by a into 2. 2 into a. Yes or no? So 2 cancel, b by a only left over here. b by 2 into a plus b square term. Here what is the b term? B by 2a. We have to add on both the sides. Okay. So b by 2a whole square equal to minus c by a plus b by 2a whole square. Already I said clearly. What I said? Here add coefficient of x. Add square of half of coefficient of x on both the sides. Here coefficient of x is b by a. Half means 1 by 2 into square. That is equal to b by 2a whole square. This b by 2a whole square term we have to add on both the sides. Okay, right. Now check it here. This is in the form of a plus b whole square. Before it is incomplete. Yes or no? Now it is the complete solution of a plus b whole square equation formula. So here in this a equal to x, b equal to b by 2a. So that x plus b by 2a whole square equal to minus c by a plus b square by 2a. Here b by 2a whole square. So that here this is the exponential form. Yes or no? A by b whole square means a square by b square. Right? So that here b square means b square. Here 2a square means 2 square is 4. And a square means a square. Right? Now x plus b by 2a whole square equal to, here a and 4a square LCM is 4a square only. 4a square. How it will be? C. A into 4a square. A here 1 time, here 4a times. Again 4a here 1 time, 1 time. So that what is the factors? A into 4a equal to 4a square only. So that next 4a square is the LCM. Now a how many times divides in 4a square? Let us see here. 4a square by a here 1 time, then 4a. Yes or no? So 4a we have to multiply with the c. So that already here minus is there, 4ac. Next 4a square, in this 4a square LCM 1 time cancel. So 1 into b square plus b square. Right. Next one. Here x plus b by 2a whole square. So we have to do both the sides, squaring on both the sides, or else transpose square. Square we have to transpose, it becomes square root. 2 ways we can remember. We have to do the square on both the sides, or else only we have to transpose square to the right side, it becomes a square root. Next, so x plus b by 2a equal to, by transposing square becomes square root plus or minus square root of 4ac plus b square. We can write a b square minus 4ac. So b square minus 4ac by 2a. 2a not a 4a square. Yes or no? Now that is equal x plus b by 2a equal to plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by, here 4a square, how can you write? Here under root of b square minus 4ac by 4a square. So that square root, it comes numerator at the same time denominator. Yes or no? So that root 4a square we can write root 2a whole square. Square root to cancel, 2a only left over. So that 2a. Next, we have to transpose b by 2a to the right side. So, x equal to minus b by 2a plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Right. Here, in this term, denominators are equal. Then add their numerators. Then x equal to minus b. LCM denominators are equal means we have to write 2a minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Right. This is the roots of quadratic equation. We have to write two roots. Why? Because plus or minus. What are the roots? Alpha, beta are roots of the quadratic equation. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So, first here first root is we have to take alpha. Alpha equal to minus b plus, one time you have to take a plus, another time minus, plus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is one root. So another root beta equal to minus b. Here plus over, next minus. Minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. These two are roots of the quadratic equation. Okay. And also we have to remember